So you are about ready to find out who the hardest working person in the Netherlands is, and they work right here in our neighborhood. Want to know who it is? Stay tuned next on Soul to Soul Travels. You agree, right? Yeah, she agrees. Welcome back to Soul Travels, and as you can see, I'm without my better half today. So she's off helping a friend, which is really cool. That's what she does. God bless her. But we did discuss a little bit before she left, and she handed me a note. It's taped at the top, so I wouldn't read it. And it says, read at the end. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So let's get into who the hardest working person in the Netherlands is. You're going to be hard pressed to convince me otherwise, and I'm going to let you know exactly why. So the hardest person that's working in the Netherlands works here in this neighborhood, and it is the postal carrier. Not just because she's a postal carrier, and I'm going to make this argument why she's the hardest working person in the Netherlands. But before we do, I want to go ahead and just give you a little background on what the postal carriers in the United States look like, do, what they drive. So before I do, every house in the United States has a post office box. It's usually out in front of the house. It's set there so that the post office guy can go ahead and drive by. So check this out. Here's a screenshot. Postal carrier in his postal vehicle driving up to a post office box, or a mailbox as we would call them. Opens it up, puts it in, and closes it up. And if there is no mail, there's usually a red flag on the side of the post office box saying they have mail in their mailbox that is outgoing, and the postal carrier will stop, open it up, take it, and just move on. So yes, anybody that sees that vehicle right there knows it's a post office vehicle. The other thing is, in the United States, which is really becoming more and more popular, and this is the way really mail is delivered. We used to live in a very large complex, 150, 200 apartment units. And there were a couple, 2 or 3 places in the apartment complex where the postal carrier would drive up, open the whole slots, put the mail in, and then during the day you would come up and just open your one individual post slot and take out your mail. And I've seen stuff like that around here, but it's really, really popular. Any place there's a large congregation of buildings, you're going to go ahead and find that. So here in the Netherlands, I want to take my neighborhood in particular. I want to show you a couple of pictures. But first, this is what the postal carriers around here ride. They ride bicycles, which is impressive enough as it is. I mean, it really is. They have to have the mail delivered every single day, and they're on those bikes every single day, except for Sunday and Monday, I believe. If Tammy were here right now, she would correct me if that's wrong, but I think it's Sunday and Monday mail is not delivered here. The only day mail is not delivered in the United States is Sunday, and that seems to be changing as well. You can pay to have it delivered on Sunday. But nevertheless, but here's the thing. Take a look. I'm going to throw the screen grabs up right now. I'm going to go a little slow here. Take a look at this door right here. Take a look at this door right here, and take a look at these steps in these doors right there. Every day she has to deliver the mail, and depending on who the resident is, they go from apartment to apartment to apartment, which is cool. But she's either bending down. If she's really lucky, the slots are about eye length and she can just put it right into the slot, or she's got to travel up steep steps and deliver mail to each one of the apartments that she is delivering to. And granted, we live in a very old neighborhood, pre-war neighborhood, but it would be nice for the postal carriers if there was a central location, kind of like the trash collection, put it on that level, that you would go to that open up your mailbox right there. But I am telling you right now, she is the hardest working lady I have ever seen. And I just watched her one morning, actually a few mornings she goes by, she's bending down, and if there was one morning she had a box, she was trying to put it through there, and she's on her knees trying to squeeze the box through the door, and it's raining. or she's putting it eye level, or she's going upstairs to go ahead and deliver that mail. It's got to be exhausting. Has got to be exhausting. So again, here's a screen grab right here of what the bikes look like. Here's the screen grabs of what each door look like and how they deliver the mail at the doors. It's unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable what they do every single day except for Sunday and Monday. Riding a bike, bending down, climbing stairs, nonstop every single day. There are a lot of hardworking people here in the Netherlands, from construction guys to window guys. I mean, there are a lot of hardworking people, and they can take certain breaks, and maybe they can slack off a little bit. You know, every worker kind of does, you know, use your phone and so forth. But she has got a whole route that she needs to deliver the mail. What I don't know, and I want to know, because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of mail, is when they're done, are they done? Or do they have to go back to the post office and get more? Do they start at the post office? And does the post office issue them bikes, or do they have to use their own bikes? Those are all questions I just kind of want to know. But anyways, nevertheless, hardest working person in the Netherlands, works right here in my neighborhood, climbs stairs every day, bends down every day, stands on tippy toes every day, and she's got to do it to get the mail done by a certain time at the end of the day. So there's my take on the hardest working person in the Netherlands. You can take it, you can agree with me, leave a comment down below who you think it might be, but I am telling you, you're hard pressed to convince me otherwise, because they are under the gun. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and open this note for Tammy. See what it says. Open it up, and it says, why are you lying to them? I'm the hardest working person in the Netherlands taking care of you. I'm going to give her that. Absolutely. She is the best wife in the world. She really does take care of me. She watches out for me every single day. So, hardest working person in the Netherlands is my wife. Second hardest working person in the Netherlands is the postal carrier. So here's another thing about the postal thing is, the slots are only like this big. We had to have mail delivered to a postal center if it's a larger box, or we had to get a box. So you have to kind of judge, you know, what you're ordering going to fit through that slot. If it's not going to fit through that slot, if you order a pair of headphones that are this big right here, what if they put it in a box that's that big right there? It's not going to fit in the door. But nevertheless, that's just my last second thought. So, hardest working person, my wife. Second hardest working person is the mail carrier. And the least hardest working person in the Netherlands right now is moi. So anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Go ahead. I'm going to put it right up here. Hit the subscribe button, but I just wanted to get that out there because I mentioned it in the last video. Thanks for watching. Till next time, from Soul to Soul Travels, we'll see you there. Toots.